Hi, welcome to the third episode of Gist with Akrasi. On today's episode, we have one beautiful and amazing feminist, the number one bag maker on Facebook. You guys already know. When I mention bag maker, I already know what I'm talking about. The CEO of Vivada bags, and let me just let her do the rest of the talking.
Hi, I'm Vivian Adeze. I am the creative director of Vivada. We make beautiful bags, quality bags, amazing bags, bags that inspire conversations. You get so any kind of bags you want, we will give it to you at Vivada. Very quality, very beautiful, very elitist bag.
Very
Yes.
demure.
Very demure, very classy, very cutesy. Yes.
Guys, if you come to my back shelf,
All
90%,
all
no, what am I
Vivada.
saying 90?
All
Everything
Vivada.
is Vivada. So that's to show you the quality of her bags. But we are not here to advertise the bag. We are here to do aproko because what Amebo cannot do does not exist. So on Monday, Ijoma wakes up. You know the Ijoma I'm talking about, our Ijoma.
Solar Queen.
Solar Queen. Solar Nation Queen. Ijoma wakes up and decides to cook.
Okay.
She now decided to cause chaos. Monday was a day that I don't think Facebook people will ever forget.
I think September 16th.
16th of September, you know. She just woke up and decided that today I don't want peace. So she made a post about Jaime. I hope you saw the post.
I saw it.
So what do you think about that post? What do you think? Do you think what she wrote about him is true? Do you think?
Well, the what she wrote, right, is it involves two people who have so far kept mute, kept quiet about the whole gist flying around. So as long as Haima is not saying anything, as long as the wife is not saying anything, I really don't think there's really much we can really say about the issue, right? If anything is going on, the wife should come forward and say, if I've gone through any form of abuse or whatever it is, you understand? Let her come out and talk about it.
Exactly.
You understand? So Haima is keeping quiet.
And it's so strange. Haima is very quiet about
so
this
I don't think there's really, so much we can really talk about this issue. It just, based on what we're seeing, what we're hearing. So
personally, I think that Ije was getting back at Haima.
Okay.
Because now, you've seen the way Haima has always come fight, especially during that curry stuff. It's not his business, so not be him sue her, but he carried that curry matter on his head as if, do you understand? So if I was Ije and I had an enemy like Haima,
you would rejoice.
I would I would gloat. I would so gloat. So to me, whether it is true, whether it is not true, as long as the information reached her and he has not come out to
somebody you don't like.
Do you understand? And you've not come out to debunk it. He has been quiet for I don't even know where I'm. My whole Haima.
It's very unlike Haima.
It's very unlike Haima. So
if I were in Ijeoma's shoes, right, and I'm hearing something very bad about my enemy or someone who has hurt me, let me not lie, I'll be happy.
Do you get?
I'm going to be very happy.
You know why this thing is so juicy and so it's enough reason to gloat. It is that when it's supposedly that this marriage crashed around the time he was coming online to say, do live video, you're in Krikri, she's this. Do you understand? And meanwhile, you're throwing stones, meanwhile your house is on fire. Do you get? So I just feel like Ijoma just saw an opportunity to gloat and she took it with her two hands.
And I also think that the storm is not yet over, right? This is like a brewing topic, I think it's still going to resurface. We are still going to talk about this issue about Haima, and the wife. I think it's still going to come up to the surface. Maybe the wife is going to spill the bean or Haima will come and clear the air. I just think that, right now, nobody has said anything yet, right? So I think it's still a brewing, gist that is going to come up. And when it spills out, well, the rest will be history. They are going to feast on it as usual.
Well, during the whole call out stuff, during the whole post, I think people came on, I saw some comment on blogs, and why I personally believe that it's true is because a lot of people that claim to be friends to the wife came on the comment section of Gisville and some on Gist with Luba to say that, oh, finally this thing is now in the open, like they thought nobody would ever talk about it and all of that. So
why are the friends doing that? I mean, like, if I confide in you, right, and then you're seeing my story out there without coming from my mouth, why are you going to go and say finally? I don't really understand why the friends did that. I didn't even know, but if it's true, then the friends, them not try. I mean, like, something is happening. You've not heard from my mouth. I haven't made any comment
Any
about it.
post about it.
And you, my friend, you are aware of this thing, and somehow it's in the open. And I'm seeing you saying finally. I mean, I don't send you message now. I don't send you. I would be
It's
very,
just
very mad at
it's
you
just
for
that thing,
doing
that
that.
thing you're saying is just like a normal Facebook thing when you tell your close friends something and probably it now comes out in the open and they're like, hey God, I was holding myself.
I wouldn't. I
I
wouldn't.
can
I
always relate
wouldn't.
with it,
I
but
wouldn't. I wouldn't. As long as this person is my friend and
mm-hmm,
I'm seeing your gist,
mm-hmm.
if I see your gist somewhere,
You keep quiet.
I won't say anything. I would read and pass
Mm-hmm.
because I want to believe that I don't want to add to the final. Say finally what?
Do you get?
Because people will come under my comment and say finally what? What is it?
Exactly,
So
exactly.
people are looking for every avenue to fish for information. So if my friend confides in me and then her story is out there in the public, you wouldn't see me there under the comment saying finally, except my friend is the one coming out to say this, that. I can now like lend
Put
my
your
voice and
exactly,
my opinion.
exactly.
But if my friend didn't tell me anything, I mean, if my friend didn't say anything, nah, you won't find me there.
Some
You
people,
won't.
a lot of people
You
on
won't.
Facebook actually think they have friends, but
Mm-mm.
they just mistake friendship for acquaintance. Like people are supposed to hold, like keep a long spoon with you, carry and be doing close friend and be spilling lots of information about yourself. And now it is in the open. Well, during the drama, one of Ima's latest new enemy, because this one enmity, too
Did you say
long.
latest name?
Latest new enemy now,
Okay.
Ada Naija, because
Oh,
their own enmity just started this year. So she now came, God. She came with bazooka. The same thing we just said. When it's your enemies, fight when something bad is happening to your enemy, and plus when they had an issue, him and Ada Naija, he was using his wife.
oh,
Ima was
okay.
using his wife to mock
To mock
Ada
Ada.
Naija, yes, saying that
Okay.
she cannot compare to the wife, she cannot level up to the wife, blah blah. And you know why this gist is funny? This gist is funny because Ima drags single mother. Ima does not like single mothers. And I was shocked to realize that the girl is a single mother.
Oh,
It was even during
Haima's
this,
wife.
yes, it
Okay.
was even during this drama. I went to her wall, and according to people from comments I wrote, that this was like, I think it's recently she now started talking about her son on her page.
Who is
So
it?
a lot of people, the girl,
Okay.
the Iman's wife.
Okay. Okay.
So a lot of people did not
What's
even
her
know.
name? So
What's
that
her
I would call
name?
her by
Bube Albert,
Bobby.
yes.
Okay.
So it's during this whole drama, and I went to her wall, and truly she never used to talk about her son. She started talking about this her son after she and Haima had allegedly splitted. And I'm like, okay, if this guy knew that this person is a single mother, why is he now marrying a single mother?
Well, I don't even know what to say to that, right? Because most times the front we present on social media, I mean, like when we go back home in our closets, a lot is happening, a lot. So, or maybe he found love.
Hmm?
Maybe the girl ticked everything that he wants in a woman. Who knows? Of course, now we might, but it's the truth. Now we might say, oh, we don't like this person, or we don't like a particular thing, and then like anything can happen eventually. But I just feel like there is somebody
Out there
for
for
yes,
everybody. That's
no
true.
matter how crazy you are,
That's
you
true.
would see somebody who fits into your craziness, or somebody who likes your craziness. You understand, or somebody who you like, their own craziness. So I just think there's somebody for everybody. I might be wrong, but I just feel as the way it is.
What do you also think about the fact that um someone that is a single mother sees a guy that's always batching single
Yes,
mothers
yes.
and goes ahead to marry
I won't do that. I won't advise any woman. It's self-sabotaging, you understand, right? Somebody doesn't like you as a person because you're a single mother is already a minus to this person. You don't just like the fact that this person, has a child and she's training alone, right? And then somebody who has been very, very vocal about his dislike for single mothers. I mean, like, what are you doing with such person? What are you doing with such person? As a woman, I mean, like, men never finish, right? Men, there are men out there.
Exactly.
But if someone is saying, I don't like you as a single mother, I don't like you because you're this, I don't like you because you're that, I mean, and you're going to do yourself a lot of great disservice to still go ahead and be with the
marry
same
that kind of
person, that is saying, I don't like you because you are this. You understand? Because we're talking about a child here, right? So what happened to her child then? Because if somebody is saying, I don't like you being a single mother, that means this person would most likely want to remove the child from the picture. So
yeah, because the gist is that after the wedding, probably he had allegedly he had agreed he had agreed that after the wedding they'll still live happily ever after with the child in the picture. But after the wedding, she is now begging him to like let them bring the child, and he's saying no, that's what I allegedly heard that caused the problem.
Like I said earlier, we don't know the full pictures.
Yeah.
So whatever we are saying right now, you just
Allegedly.
mere speculations, what we hear. I mean, until Bube, right? Until Bube steps out and say this is what is happening in my marriage or what has happened, until Haima comes out, to say it. At the same time, they don't really owe us any explanation because it's their private lives. But until either one of them or two of them comes out to say this is what happened, we cannot even know
conclude
exactly
what really happened
because we are not living with them. We don't live with them. So at the end of the day, if they want to come and clear the air, it's up to them. Like I said, they don't owe us any kind of explanation. If they don't want to, it's also fine. So like I said, it's mere speculations. So we don't even know what happened. We don't know what happened. So if she's giving people information, you understand, I think she should be bold enough to come out and say her story.
This Ada Naija, Ada Naija came she was happy, she was gloating because of this, because she and Ama had issues. I think 3 months or 4 months ago on Facebook, she made a post and she was just talking about how because of the way her landlord look, she just moved into.
I think I remember
she moved into her apartment, saw the landlord, and she did not know he's the landlord, but he was very he helped her and all of that. Even when she thought it's like the security man, and Haima just hijacked the post and made twisted it and made his followers to insult her, and that's how they now went back and forth. And I think why she gloated mainly about this whole issue is that he tried to compare her like his wife, the Bube, is better than her and all of that, and that she's fat. Who
is fat?
Ada Naija
is a very beautiful woman.
That she's ugly, that he tried to talk down on her and make it swear that he cannot compare her to the one that he married and all of that. And now Ada Naija came out to say and the worst of all of this is that Haima and the wife are both scammers.
I'm hearing this for the first time. Haima's wife is a scammer.
Yes, that people came out so that she.
Do we have the full story?
Yes, that she once used to that she's fond of changing her name. That she once came online to solicit for money, that she was having something like cancer also, and people donated also. Then she now changed her Facebook name.
Wow.
And
just saying about this,
she had money issues. Then that's what made her leave where she was and relocated to Uyo to go and hide or something like that. That's the backstory. But Ada Naija came and boldly said they are both scammers. And this was a case of a scammer meeting a scammer, thinking she's very comfortable, not knowing they are both together, broke people that are just looking for how to survive. That's according to Ada Naija's post. What's your opinion on that?
I mean, like that's Ada Naija's post, right? I think it went viral or something. So I read the post. It was a light-hearted post. So I don't know why Haima escalated the whole thing. So if Ada Naija is happy about Haima's allegedly
end of marriage,
she's in a very right to do so. Because if I were in Ada Naija's shoes, I would feel happy. I would gloat. I would laugh. I would jump. You understand? Because
it felt like everybody was waiting for her reply.
For her. But I don't see any reason why he should do that, because I read the post. I read that post. I'm like, it was so light. So
and he used 1 week to throw her because of that one post though.
Wow.
He used made so many examples, but then all is fair in love and war. If, just as I said, if your enemy is looking like there's a downfall of the enemy, it's a lifting up for you. You have to be happy.
It's normal human
It's not just a Facebook
if anybody says, I'm not happy that somebody who hurts me.
I saw a lot of comments saying,
you're not being sincere. You're not being sincere with yourself.
I saw some comments saying, look at adults. You are so bitter. See, the thing, let me tell you, Facebook people, let me tell you, that somebody is gloating because of another person's downfall.
They should check their history first.
Does not mean they are bitter or they are jealous of you. Or do you understand? If you have trolled me before and I come and see you on blogs for the wrong reasons, I will laugh.
I will laugh.
I will laugh.
Because first to do.
You know the pain.
So anybody saying that they're just lying, because if not, then they will be very, very happy too.
See, they will be extremely pretend.
They will be extremely happy. I mean, like I said, it's human nature, right?
You get?
If you hurt me and tomorrow I hear say something happened, I go first take 1 week, laugh.
All right, so on this same Haima show, we were all focusing on waiting for Haima to, because I just told Haima, just as he told her, if you're in Kirikiri, go live. If you're not in Kirikiri, go live. Let's know. I just told Haima, your own is just do a video, you and your wife kissing.
Tit for that.
From nowhere. Joy, is she with
Joy Ibewaji.
Ibewaji. I'm sorry.
Joy Bewaji.
Joy Ibewaji just came from nowhere. Started throwing shades. Me at first, the shades were looking a bit soft. It was looking like it belonged to Haima. And I was just like, okay, okay, and because I heard some rumor that, not rumor, she came and said she was taking Emma to court once like that. And then I heard Emma countersued. It was a civil case. So, in civil cases, you can countersue. They now went and settled and they said, okay, none of you should mention each other's name. That's how they do civil cases. You not mention this person. So even if they want to sub each other, they will just be doing sub. They can't throw shades and mention, yeah, they can't mention each other's name. Who first mention fits enter big problem. So she was just doing sub post, and me, I was seeing, I don't follow the woman, but I was seeing it on Gist with Luba and Gist View. So I was just saying, this is my Proco ministry. Who is this sub for? Who is the owner of this sub? Because sometimes she will just be writing, the beginning part will look like it's for Emma. The second part will look like it's for IJ. And I'm like, I even had to go and like ask, like, because I didn't know there's any back issue.
History.
Yeah. I was like, is there like, as IJ and this woman had issues before, people were saying no, and I was not seeing people's comments on the blog saying because of 100k. I was like, what's going on? Do you know that that's how this woman turned the whole story? You saw what happened now. Follow put mouth for the matter.
So where should I start from? Maybe the 100k or the whole
how she inserted herself, and why? Why do you think she inserted herself into this drama? And do you think she got what she wanted, what she was looking for at the end of the day?
Well, I would say that Joy shouldn't have, but at the same time, we can't still decide for people. But if we check the matters objectively, Joy shouldn't have, put herself in the middle of the drama. The drama was the Haima and the wife's alleged, breakup. So if Joy wants to gloat about Haima being at the center of the news once again, she has every right to.
Of course.
Both of them are both. They're not in good terms. You understand? So bringing Ijoma in the mix, it felt as if she was looking
for trouble.
That's you understand? Looking for trouble. That's how I see it. At the end of the day, there were so many posts and the history, what you did to me, I did this to you, I gave you 100k and all that. So Anijoma saying, I didn't want to get close to you. This one saying, I just wanted to be, I wanted to just do a woman
supporting woman.
Yeah, woman supporting woman thing, And I'm like saying, okay, fine. I think I'm going to fault Ijoma because if you don't like somebody, then you stay from the person's gift, right? So when Joy offered 100k, she shouldn't have received it. She should have just maintained the same lane.
She did not receive it, oh.
Okay, she did
not ask. She didn't even acknowledge. Joy made a post.
Okay.
This is what happened. Joy made a post that she wants to give. During that unveiling now, she made series of, even put Ijoma as her DP.
Okay.
Yes, throughout that month, Ijoma was her Facebook DP.
Okay.
She was telling that she's going to tell people about Ijoma, that she likes Ijoma. If Ijoma comes to Accra, she's welcome to her house and all of that. Then one day she wakes up that she has 100k she wants to give Ijoma for what she did.
Okay.
That Ijoma does not know, like, because Ijoma unveiled Haima.
Yes.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Ijoma did not answer. Ijoma did not like the post. Ijoma did not acknowledge anything.
Any of the posts. Okay, but eventually, the money came into Ijoma's account.
Yes,
that's what she received the money.
Wait.
Whoever it is that was a bridge between Ijoma and Joy, the end of the issue is, or the
money entered Ijoma's account.
Ijoma received that money, and if you ask me, she shouldn't have. She shouldn't have given a go ahead
for the money to be sent to her account.
Yes, she shouldn't have given a go ahead. I mean, like, if you don't want to be a part of somebody's life, then you should just maintain your lane. Yes, avoid them. She shouldn't have in the first place. You understand? Okay. So I think that's where she made a mistake, and then I think she has sent back the 100k, right?
Okay, yeah, after this money was sent to Ijoma, what's from my own understanding, Ijoma still did not acknowledge. She only told the person to tell her thank you and moved on. Then I don't know, at all of a sudden Joyce moved from liking Ijoma is my role model, my this, to subbing her.
Why? What happened?
If Ijoma makes a post, she'll take some lines from that post and go and throw sub her. And if you read the post, you know that it's obviously a sub. Ijoma now started
so what actually happened from the
nothing, because I feel like the thing went from love to hate. Like, I don't know if you know if you've met someone that is obsessed before. That's why when I hear ladies say, oh, my man is obsessed with me, it gives me PTSD. Obsession is not something to to think you're so lucky that someone is obsessed with you. Someone that is obsessed with you can become your killer, can become very deadly tomorrow. That's how obsession is. Especially if, even when you reciprocate their love, if it is not to the level that they want it, they'll begin to resent you and hate you. So I feel she became angry that Ejoma was not reciprocating the hand of friendship she was extending, was not even care, like did not give any F about her. So the thing now became, she started resenting. It will first start from resenting yourself. Then you hate the person that is making you resent.
When did this resentment start? Because
Hey,
according to what I read, Joy kept patronizing Ijoma. Was it after the
she will sub Ijoma and still no, she will sub, still come inbox and patronize Ijoma. Ijoma will sell market. Ijoma is a businesswoman.
I get. So because this the whole thing is even,
she will sub, she'll buy the air finish, go. She'll wait, she'll still be subbing. Any post Ijoma makes, she'll just carry, lift like a word, so that you will know that it's obviously Ijoma she's subbing, and she'll lift a word from it and go and sub Ijoma on her wall and still come back again to buy from her.
Wow.
And you know, I'm not surprised, because that a lot of, most people on Facebook do this thing. Even people that you will even think are your friends, like you are cool, they'll sub you unprovoked, and they'll still come and be acting like they did not sub you.
This particular love gone sour is not surface level, it's quite deep. So I want to believe it's not there is a festering wound,
there is nothing
that we don't even know about.
There is nothing,
because I don't want to believe that, you know, this is somebody you once liked.
There is nothing,
and then you're saying there's
because if there was something, she would have said it. Because all the drama asked her and all this drama exchanging of words, what did I really do to you? Like, what is it?
And has she responded to that?
She will avoid this thing and pick out other points, maybe insults and all the other things that Ijoma is saying. She'll pick out the other points that her brain has read. But you see that even everybody has gone. What did Ijoma really?
I think I saw a post somewhere. Somebody reshared and said, I think she said something about maybe a 5-year plan or something.
Yeah.
So I think we are going to have to wait from now to 5 years time
to really know
what Ijoma did.
She said she's going to even go spiritual. She said she's going to. I don't think Ijoma did anything. See, the thing is, the kind of person, because from the pattern of how the other people she has fallen out with, you realize that she's this, I don't know how her childhood was or something, but she's this, she has this obsessive something personality. And if you don't reciprocate, or if somebody that she has liked does not do things the way she wants or support her the way she wants, because even on her wall, for somebody that you want drama, you call for attention, you cannot even stand the attention. They gave you the attention, but it didn't go the way you wanted, and you don't, because if you go through a wall now, the only comments that you see are the people that are telling her what she wants to hear. And it's strange. Like, if you say you're a Facebook celebrity, why are you deleting comments? Why are you closing comment section? Well, it shows that you have
the comments might be very personal, and maybe she doesn't want to keep the comments there.
No,
I mean, there's some comments
it's not personal. It's not personal. It's the same thing. They're asking her, what did Ijoma really do to you?
I think one of these days she would actually say the reason for this whole back and forth.
Well, she said that she would drag Ijoma for 5 years. That's a 5-year plan. So and she has already started since yesterday.
So maybe from now till 5 years time to come, we would eventually know
if God keeps all of us alive.
Because yes, we're not even sure of tomorrow.
Because somebody that is saying 5 years looks like she has her life stored in one very strong freezer that there's 24 hours electricity, that you want to spend the next 5 years of your life doing something very unfruitful. We are here to cheer you, and Gist with Itee Akrasi is here to give breaking news, because that is what we do.
Haima needs to tell us the God that he serves. So instead of saying God of choosing, who will cover you, you start saying God of Haima. Because this is so
the way the thing it was so fast. The attention shifted from Haima.
It was like a split-second shift.
And
my God, what is happening?
This issue between she and Joy, IJ and Joy, now took from when it switched to the whole day
till the next day. So Haima needs to tell us the kind of God.
I'm sure if they ask a lot of people, what was the highlight for 16th of September?
It
is Joy. They'll say it's Joy
and IJ.
And that was not the
highlight.
That was not the plan.
In fact, the genesis of this gist was Haima and the wife alleged breakup. The God that Haima serves is very strong.
We need to really know.
We need to study that God. Because the God of changing plans, changing situations, no. The God get better strength. So I'm
Hey,
sure he's wherever he is, lifting up holy hands and thanking God
do
that
you get
the attention has moved,
my
and he'll be
people?
wherever he is now, laughing because Ijoma and Joy are his loves. Let me use that word. They're the love of his life.
Like I'm just imagining Ima that day. You'll just be like from oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I'm training to
So what is happening?
eh.
What is happening?
You'll not be
Ah,
singing. The Lord has done it finally. Hey, my people, Joy and IJ's matter never end. We still have 5 years to discuss it.
5 good
5 good years.
years.
So
And me, I'm hoping that they just find a way to settle this issue. They are two grown women, two grown adults.
Ejoma has
I
blocked her,
mean,
so she's fighting herself. And
okay.
I hear that when she says that she's going to drag somebody, even the people like in just with Luba wrote that this thing, because she was saying it's a 5 year something and she's going to go spiritual, blah blah blah. So just Luba wrote that what this woman said is true. That she would drag you for that 5 years. You that they are dragging would have forgotten about herself. She will still just be writing about you on her wall,
I
writing
mean, I
about
want
you.
to believe that 16th of September, they must have had their feel of whatever it is that is in their mind. I want to believe that if they, because somehow, Sha, I felt, like I said before, I felt like this was long coming. I mean, it was like pent up
Build up
emotions.
emotion.
Yes, build up emotions finally spilling. So I just want to believe that after the 16th of September, we don't want to hear about the issue
But
anymore.
if
I
you are
mean,
still
like,
Joy is still writing more
it
things
should
now.
end. It should end.
Yeah.
I mean, that we should just move on to the next available just coming
Joy
out.
Joy said we will not move on. We have 5 years.
We have moved on.
So my people, we'll
you've
see each
not
other
okay.
in 5 years
You are
to
a podcaster.
evaluate.
Me, I've moved on because I think there are better stories coming up. Me, I've moved on.
Exactly.
We should just find ways to just let this issue die.
That's
After 16th September, we are done.
That's true.
We are done hearing the story. It's okay.
Anyways, over to the next. This one is currently trending. It's about P Diddy or P Daddy. I don't Pop Daddy. So this Pop Daddy's gist. What do you think about it?
Puff Daddy. Today, I opened my TikTok app, and I did that because I really wanted to find every news pertaining Puff Daddy and his arrest. And then the things I read on TikTok were just mind-boggling. I mean, like they arrested this guy. I mean, they raided his home and they've discovered 1,000 pieces of baby oil. And I even read on TikTok that they are large-sized baby oil, not small size, not small bottle, big bottle baby oils and 784 dildos, right? What is Puff Daddy doing with 1,000 big bottles of baby oil and numerous dildos in his house?
He's using it to moisturize his skin.
This is not, it's not even funny because we've been hearing reports about, Diddy's assaults, his sex trafficking in the past. And somehow nobody was even paying attention. So I don't even know what's even brought about this.
I think Justin Bieber was even
Justin Bieber talked about it too. And
talking about it in his songs.
Yes, in his song. I think at the time he was 15 years or something. I think he spent 48 hours with Diddy in his house when he was 15. He spent 48
and he molested him.
And we don't know what happened.
Okay.
So I think after then, I think Justin came out and said that he was traumatized, and then he talked about the abuse that he faced in the hand of Diddy, but nobody took him serious. I think this went on for years, and at the end of the day, I think he got broken at a point, and then somehow he gave his life to Christ.
And that's
he gave his life to Christ. He talked about his his abuse, what he went through, and then how he was broken and how he almost took his life or something like that. But right now, I think he's doing well for himself.
Yeah,
he's on his way to rehabilitation and mending his life.
Just brings me to the realization that fame is very expensive.
Fame is
and when I say
expensive,
it's not about your money, and
it's about your values.
It also brings me to the conclusion that a lot of people that actually have slept with the same sex is not because they were gay or they wanted to be gay. It's because that was the only option they had to fame.
I mean, to break out in the music industry is
because this thing even happened in Nigeria entertainment industry when this guy Kunle Remi came and talked about this whole if you like they called him and they wanted to chook this thing in his
what are you choking?
And you know that the award they were supposed to give him, they didn't give him again. They didn't nominate him. They didn't even nominate him at all. More like they wanted to blacklist the guy. But that guy serves a living God. You can't blacklist a star, somebody that's God has already blessed. Yeah, God can always open another door for him. But that's the same thing they wanted to play with that guy. So the whole entertainment industry
I mean,
as a
like
whole.
most of the times, you just have to compromise your values as a person for you to go far, and then you're seeing yourself. You have the talents, in fact, you have the talent, you have everything it is to be at the top, and somehow
You
you're not
cannot
getting
be
to the
there
top. You
because
can't be there.
you are not
understand?
in the right.
And then you're asking yourself, should I rely just on my talent, or should I just, do what every other person is doing? And then you find yourself compromising on that very thing that makes you you.
Do you get?
So, except for a very few people that maybe probably went viral or they just caught on the fame, most of the time, it's actually a very, very arduous step to
Those
the top.
that really go viral and it's the way you say viral and caught on the fame, it still doesn't last.
It's true, Sha. That is why we have so many one hit wonders.
Do you get?
We have so many
still
one hit
doesn't
wonders
last.
because you need something to sustain
Do you
the
get?
fame.
One thing about, especially if that fame has to do with the entertainment industry, it has to be sustained. And even when it will be sustained, they'll tell you this is the period of time you shine. So make do of that period of time. Well, but that time you're shining, there has to be a price that is paid for it. I want blow, but I beg go. I don't want what they call
the PDD's issue. It's going to be a very, very long trial.
It's going to be a long.
I had so many A-listers are very, very complicit. Like so many. I was hearing Kim Kardashian. I was hearing Usher, McMill. So many of them. So, and I think PDD would not want to go down on his own. I think he's going to, send out so much evidence because there is this phrase that I saw on TikTok. They're like, there is no party like a P. Diddy party, So, allegedly, in the Puff Daddy's party, a lot of things went down. A whole lot. So that means if you are being invited to P. Diddy's party, then you are complicit in one thing. I heard that they caught him in his hotel room, and then they also found hard drugs on him. So I think the case is going to be a very long one. It's going to be a very, very long cases because I'm hearing that there are like up to 50 victims that are going to come out to.
They say some are already talking.
There are 50 victims that are willing to come out to recount whatever it is they faced.
50. That's the ones that are willing.
Yes. So I'm still following the story on TikTok, and I'm like, God, PDD is not coming out of this. I mean, like we've had the case of R. Kelly, is a black star being jailed. Now we have PDD. Who is going to be the next person? I mean,
then finally. I am a chosen. I am a chosen. So
who are you?
I am a child of God. What do you think about this chosen gist stuff? Do you think it's funny? What do you think about it?
I'm going to say the truth though. Some of the videos I watched are funny.
Very funny.
I watched it and I laughed. I laughed so hard. But I think it's becoming stale. And as a Christian, you believe in miracles, but you don't believe
in another person's miracle.
You believe the fish in the Bible swallowed Jonah, but you don't believe chosen members' testimonies. Why? If you're a Christian, I think the vein of our Christianity is faith. If you don't believe, I mean, like you believe there is God, you've not seen God, right?
Yeah.
You don't even know if He's real, but you believe in God. So why don't you believe in these testimonies? I mean, there are so many testimonies in the Bible that sound so ridiculous. I mean, once you even hear it, it doesn't make sense. Testimonies are not even supposed to make logical sense. I mean, like to the ears of humans, it doesn't make sense. But to the understanding of God, right?
What are miracles?
Yes, just like to the understanding of God, it's beyond our understanding. So I think the chosen's joke has become stale. As a Christian, you shouldn't be making such jokes. I mean, every day you wake up, you share, what's it called, Pastor Jerry's this thing, we hear so many testimonies. But when you now draw the line, when it comes to I am a chosen. I mean, like so many of us have attended chosen programs. Me, I have attended chosen programs. Yes, in the past, I have. I mean, I've gone there not once, not twice. I go there all the time, So I won't come and say I will not start bashing them. I mean, there's so many denominations, and then we hear these testimonies, and then we don't get to understand these testimonies. And then you are now making fun of it. And I even heard that these testimonies, when you even listen to the full testimonies, what they're even saying, there are some parts of the testimonies were a dream.
Okay.
Yes. If you listen to the full testimonies, it's not as if. So what people do? They become so mischievous.
They only cut out
the particular part.
The dream part.
Yeah, they will come and crop out that part. Then come online to make a mockery of the whole thing.
Yeah.
You understand? So it doesn't mean that they are not some kind of testimonies that you would hear and they are mind blowing.
I thank God that God has given some of us the spirit of discernment to know when to make jokes and when to stop. Just that a lot of people don't know when to stop, when they should actually stop. You know, you start as, oh, this thing is just funny, laugh, kkk, to start condemning and start roping a whole church. Every denomination, every church has their own mandates that God gave different churches different
different
mandates.
kind of mandates. True.
Every church, that's why you go to Mountain on Fire, they have a way you're supposed to dress. You go to Deeper Life, they have a way. That's their mandate. That's how things are supposed to be done. You just look for a church that suits your own personality, a church that resonates with your spirit, and attend, and stop mocking other people's own
It's as simple as that.
denominations and how they do
one that
their
even annoy
things.
me more is all the skit makers going to all these sellers on the streets to start saying, I want to do this. As in, they specifically target people they believe are be chosen members. You would identify them with their apron.
Yeah.
So they identify them and then they go and start, making fun of them and making. These are people's mothers now. I mean, like, they want to give them
Do you understand?
And when I see such skit, I'm like, no, this is just way above.
Do you get?
I mean, like, it's okay you come on
funny.
Facebook to make skits, and like I said before, I laughed because some of these skits are funny. But going outside to see real chosen members, especially mothers,
and making mockery of them,
aged women, aged men, to do content, haba now, it's not nice. I really don't like it. But I think the whole chosen stuff is not going to end anytime soon because, like I said, some of the skits I watch them and I laugh,
it's
and
funny. It's actually funny. You know, there's some when you just play it in your head, it's funny. You just laugh, but then it should end with that, you know. But well, that's all good. So with this, we've come to the end of today's episode, and it was very, very amazing having you on this episode.
Thank you.
I had fun chatting with you,
Same here.
and I hope our viewers also had fun. So guys, once again, this is Vivian Adeze, CEO
Vivada. Vivada.
Yeah, Vivada. That's how you pronounce it. Vivada.
Not Viv Ada.
Oh, I used to say Viv Ada.
Vivada.
Vivada.
Yes.
Oh, Vivada,
yes.
guys. So guys, I'll see you in my next episode. Don't miss this page. Bye-bye.
Bye.